Hello, everyone. It's me, Jenna Ryan, and today's topic is how to get over your ex. How to get over your ex. I imagine that there is a lot of ladies and a lot of guys out there. I know for a fact there's a ton out there who are having difficulty getting over your ex. And one of my most popular videos on the Self Love You channel is Getting Over Your Ex, but I go deep in that video if you ever want to really go deep into this. But I'm just going to kind of scratch the surface on this video, keep it light, and really just tell you some practical ways to get over your ex. Now, I know it hurts really bad if you are in a relationship with someone and it was a wonderful relationship and it was something that really was meaningful to you, and our culture puts a lot of value on relationships. What else is there to do? We're hardwired to connect. Everybody wants to be in a relationship. If they don't, they may be jaded and may be going bitter, but most people want to be in that fairy tale relationship, the relationship that they've been waiting for. Maybe you want to have children, maybe you want to, get over your ex-husband or whatever, but that is life. Everybody, we want this for ourselves. And so when you go through a breakup, it is a terrible experience. It can feel like a death. And it is very difficult to get over your ex. It really just depends on the situation. Who I want to talk to today are people that are having trouble getting over your ex, and you have a sense of longing in your heart, and you just cannot let go of this person. No matter what you do, you think about the person, you're crying a lot, you're crying to your friends, you're feeling like it's your fault, you're feeling like you're not good enough, you're feeling like you're never going to love again, and you're just really trying to search and find meaning. It is a really, really difficult place to be when you have been broken up with, when someone has left you, when someone has actually betrayed you and cheated on you. I can't think of anything more painful. The pain that it causes is like the pain of a physical pain, but you just can't see the pain. And so you're really hurt, and you can actually take aspirin and it can actually help with some of the pain. But I want to help you to really ground yourself, root yourself, and get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself, girl. Get a hold of yourself, boy. You need to get a hold of yourself so that you can get over this person and understand that all things are happening for your good. The universe, God, really loves you, and this person is no longer in your life for a reason. And so it's very important that you learn the reason, because there's meaning. There's meaning behind this breakup. I promise you. No matter how you broke up, no matter what happened to you, there is a lesson to be learned. And without this lesson, you will not be the person that you are meant to be. Now, I will tell you that every relationship that we go through offers information that will help you to grow as a person, because we attract and draw people to us that we need to complete our process, our healing process. So if you attracted someone who betrayed you, then that is what you needed in order to move forward as a stronger person. That's what the universe deemed that you needed. So it's very important that you take that information and use it for your good, rather than take that information to tear yourself down. The first thing you want to do when someone rejects you and when someone breaks up with you is you want to look at yourself and you want to tear yourself to shreds. How much you want to tear yourself to shreds depends upon your level of self-esteem. your level of self-worth, your level of good feelings about yourself. If you're someone who's deficit in self-love, who's codependent, who doesn't realize your worth and your value, you're going to have a harder time with a breakup than someone who knows their worth and value, even though it sucks on both levels. No matter who you are, being rejected, breaking up with someone is very, very painful, and nobody wants to go through that. But it's very important that you take the information and instead of tearing yourself to shreds, blaming yourself, saying, oh, I should have done this, or I wish I looked like her, or oh, I wish I, could have been there for him, or oh, I wish I hadn't have said this, or maybe I can get him back, maybe I can get her back, maybe I can go run after her, maybe I can stalk him, maybe. And instead of doing the work of healing yourself and turning the focus onto your own self and thinking, what am I learning from this relationship? What good did I get out of this relationship? And so what I do is I would take a worksheet, and I would take a journal sheet, and I would write all the good things that occurred out of having this relationship. There's good things. There's good things that you got out of it. And you want to make note of those things and focus on the positive. And then I want to say, okay, what did I learn? Well, I learned that I learned that there are people, who will betray others. I never realized that it would happen to me. I never realized that someone that looked so sweet and kind would actually be cheating on me behind my back. Now I know. And now I can take that with me for future reference. And now I can file that away in my wisdom centers of my life and know, okay, just because someone looks a certain way, acts a certain way, you never know. People unfold. You have to give people time to unfold. So each time you go through a relationship that doesn't turn out the way you want it to be, it doesn't have to be the end of the world. It doesn't mean that you're worthless. It doesn't mean that you're unlovable. It simply means that you have lessons that you need to learn and that the universe is teaching you. And the important thing is to take the information that you're given and grow from it. Grow from it. And do not focus on the other person. Let the other person go. And focus on yourself and focus on bettering yourself. You can better yourself. You can improve yourself and still love yourself. Like if you want to lose weight, you can go to the gym but still love who you are. You don't have to hate who you are and tear yourself down. You can love yourself while improving. And so all of the energy that you're spending pining, hurting, and wanting your ex back, use that energy to make yourself better so that you are smiling when your good relationship, the next relationship that comes into your life, when that one comes, you'll be smiling and prepared and healed from this last relationship. Really, the ultimate goal is to heal. You want to heal so that you can let go, so that you can be free. That's how you get over your ex, not by crying. It's really important that you take the focus off your ex. I know you have to process, and processing is valuable, but make sure you're processing in a way that's honoring to yourself, that's loving to yourself. Also, you want to be careful about demonizing other people because it doesn't do a lot of good to demonize other people. There are narcissists out there. There are toxic people out there. Yes, I agree. I know all about it. But you can't spend all day thinking about horrible people and get stuck in that place. You have to come to a place of what was my role in the relationship? How did I get caught up in the relationship? because there is a part that you are playing in being attracted to that type of person. And you want to fix that part of you so that in the future, you're not attracted to the toxic type. You're not attracted to the bad boy type. You fix yourself so that you're attracted to the person who's true, who's loyal, who has character, so that you're not attracted to the woman who's going to take you for a ride. You're going to be attracted to the woman who has something to give, who is generous and loving and honoring to you. So there's all kinds of things to be learned from breakups, and you don't have to stay stuck on your ex forever. Another important thing is to stay away from the ex. Do not entertain one-night stands with someone who has rejected you. If you do that, it's like causing a wound all over again every time you open that door. It's better to go no contact with the ex if the ex did you dirty. Now, if the ex is a kind person and you just broke up and it was time to break up and they let you know, then you don't necessarily have to go no contact. Although I highly recommend limiting contact for a while, for a year or so. You don't want to watch them on Facebook as they, go about their life and their happiness. Not all people that break up are always, horrible people. Some people just break up because that's the way life goes. That's what, people are not always going to stay together. Sometimes relationships run their course, and sometimes you outgrow each other. But I do recommend having a time where you stay away from the person, and then having a real time of true healing and giving yourself space and not running out to the next relationship, but actually giving yourself time to heal. And then, as soon as you're ready, getting back out there and not letting yourself stay stuck for years and years because of a guy or a girl, but actually getting out there eventually and moving forward. I think that's really important too, that you don't get stuck in, woe is me and all men suck, all women suck, I'm never going to date again, I'm just going to be alone, forget this. That's not the answer either. You want to get back out there eventually and take risks, and you might fall on your face again, but you're tough. You can take it, dust yourself off, and get back up and try again, because a failed relationship does not mean failure if you learn something from it. Okay? If you learn something from dating that girl, then you got something out of it. If you learn something from dating that guy, then you win, because you can grow. It's food for your growth. It's food for your future positive relationships, and it will help you as long as you do not tear yourself apart and tear relationships apart and become a victim. You want to watch victim mentality, and you want to be strong and just realize that greatness is coming your way. The relationship that you're willing to work for is coming your way, but you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to work on yourself, work on your heart, heal your heart, and then you have to be willing to get up and get back out there. You have to be willing to let the past go. You have to be willing to let it go. Let go of what's behind you and look forward to what is in front of you, and be happy to right where you are right at this moment. And with that, that's all I have to say today about getting over your ex. I hope that helps you, and I hope that you will join my membership program. The membership is going to be, if you want to get deeper into healing, I'm working on doing some sort of membership program with the YouTube system so that we can get deeper into healing from some of these wounds, from these breakups and relationships. Okay, that's all for today. I'll talk to you soon. Please like, comment, share, subscribe.